Hi everyone, my name is Kyrylo. I'm an open array player. Maybe you also know me as a map maker, but today I'll be trying something very different. That is, I'll be trying to become a caster. However, I'll be only casting my own games that I record from my own screen. So this format is called First Person Kyrylo, right? And I'm not going to compete with 5aces or So Scared at casting games of other players. I'll be only focusing on my own games, and I'll be commentating on them and explaining my strategies or my moves, what I'm currently doing in the game, my thinking. Yes, this is my pilot episode, and I'm not sure if I'll continue doing this because it's a bit hard for me. English is not my first language, and I've also never done any casting or commentating before, but I always wanted to try, and we'll see how that goes. Welcome! Okay, let's kick it off. So I'm playing against JyoMAMA on map Overlord. It's a small 1 versus 1 map, and it's probably one of the best maps in the official map pool. It's really decent. As for my opponent, I don't really know him. I've never seen his nickname, so I'm not sure what to expect from him. He may be a newbie, or maybe he is an experienced player who is hiding behind a fake nickname. That's what I'm going to discover later. I used to be a Soviet player, but these days I play as any. I play random factions. It really doesn't matter which faction I play, because I know what to do with both factions. So crates are off, let's check it. So is he ready? Yep, so he's ready. Let's start. So I spawned at the top of the map, and to be honest, it really doesn't matter because although this map is not exactly symmetrical, it is pretty fairly balanced. Since this map is so small, there is one strategy that I'm trying to do here. I'm going to try to build a fast yak and try to discover his ore refineries so I can snipe them with my V2s. I've never played this build, although it doesn't sound like something super special, but there is one thing that I should be aware of. I'm very vulnerable during early stages of the game because I will not have any decent army to defend. So after my first refinery, I'm building my second refinery, and this is because first refinery is too far away from the ore mine. It's close to the ore patch, but ore mine, which is most important, is too far away. So I'm going to put my second refinery and sell my first refinery because it takes power and I don't need it. I mean, I don't need my refinery. So in this build I really need a fast raider dome, and my army will be dependent on the raid attack. As you can see, I'm not scouting a lot because I don't want to spend a lot of money on infantry, because I just spent a lot of money on my economy, and Raider Dome is a very costly building. Okay, let's send it there. Let's send the civilians so I can be sure that there is no any attacks from that side, because normally on this map, this side where my ore refinery is super vulnerable. There are harvesters, and normally you don't expect attacks from there. I will need some flamers because this map is small and I can reach buildings of my opponent very quickly, and flamers do decent damage against them. I still don't know who he is, if he is allies or Soviets, so this is something that worries me. It's really important to know on this small map who you're playing against. So what I'll try to do is to build a flak truck and try to scout a little bit while I still doesn't have a yak. I don't plan to intrude into his base. This is the job for the yak. Radar dome is building and I'm out of money. Shit. I really hate these moments and I try to plan my economy so you don't have these problems with money. So usually when you have zero cash, it means you are playing very bad in this regard. Whoops, what was that? Someone killed my civilian, which is pretty suspicious, so I need my flak truck as soon as possible so I can scout there. Okay, my radar's dome is almost ready. Yes, it's ready. So we need an airfield.
Unit ready.
My flak truck is ready. Let's just order a couple of V2s. As I said, I plan to snipe. I plan to go for his ore refineries. Let's send the flak truck for scout. I can build a yak.
Unit ready.
A 5-minute yak is a super fast yak. It gives you enormous vision and full control of the map. I still don't know who he is, and he is not very active on the map. No expansions, from what I can tell. Still nobody on the map. It's really suspicious. He may be preparing a really dangerous attack. Who is he? Let's see. He's Russia, that's fine. I was really cautious because he could have gone for Heinz if he was allies, and Heinz are pretty deadly on this map, if you ask me. I can see he has 2 barracks, which is strange, and his second ore refinery is too far away from the ore patch. It looks like he's a newer player. I'm not sure where his army is, and I still don't see any expansions. Let's just wait for 2 more V2s and attack. I can see that he's completely vulnerable. So my second V2 is ready. Building next one. Service depot will help me to switch my army build from V2s, from light army like V2s and flak trucks to heavy army with heavy tanks. My third V2 is ready. Let's scout a little bit, just to be sure that there are no side attacks. Okay, and I can see no refinery here, which is surprising, so let's go for the construction yard, because it's so vulnerable and he still hasn't revealed my army. That's for sure. Still nobody. I'm ready to attack. Whoops, that V2 was that micro by me. Let's just order it to go there, because I don't need it anymore. It's low in health. A construction yard needs 5 shots. I need 2 more to win this game, basically. Yep, they land, and this is GG. This was pretty easy, but you need the right units to execute this strategy. He was completely unprepared, and I just did what I wanted to do. By this time he can't do anything, and he was very passive, and I was completely, with help of my yak, I was completely aware of all of his movements. So yeah, this is GG. I would like to thank my opponent for playing against me. See you later, and thanks for watching.
Mission accomplished.